It has begun. So, last time I got through the entirety of the first area. Took me a bit too long, really, because I spent so long wandering around just looking for what to do because I didn't realize random wood planks were interactable for some reason. But now it's on to the second area, and I've actually never played up to this point. I played through the first area once, like a few years ago, but from here on, this will be completely blind. Really looking forward to seeing what else there is. Oh, and my controller is not working. Okay. Um, my keyboard is not working either. Okay, this might be a bit. 3 for 3 on starting with tech issues. Oh, and I can't close the game because it's the middle of a cutscene. Oh, and that did it for some reason. AJ, can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, phew. What happened? Everything went pitch black for a second. And I know it's windowed. It did that when I tried to close it. And I can't hear anything for some reason. That did not help. Oh wait, it it wouldn't let me use the controller because I wasn't on that tab. I might have to quit anyways just to see what's going on with the sound. Okay, there it goes. AJ, are you still there? I'm here. It happened again. Everything just went really dark. So dark, the light bulb didn't even light it. I have to tab in again. Oh, so there really is just no music in this area so far? Hmm. Is there supposed to be music? Oh, oh, yeah, I was just waiting. Oh wow, this looks very strange to navigate with an overhead camera. This the buildings look weirdly out of place with how 3D they are. I'm not sure I like that. Oh, people. Actual people. I'm catching fireflies for mommy. Is and there's just a mystery rectangle. Why is this here? Why is there just a rectangle? Okay. There was a time when our people used to live in these ruins, but due to flooding, most of us have moved to less permanent settlements. Flooding? Aye, and the land has gotten brittle. The Glen used to be in one piece, you know, but now it's just a bunch of islands that get smaller and smaller. Ah, hmm. So we're seeing more of the world in ruins, and it's full of fireflies instead of shrimp this time. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. So I'm assuming every area is going to have its own type of bioluminescent animal that they use for light, since light seems to be the power source of this world. And this one's just fireflies versus the shrimp of the last one, of the mines. Alula. Alula, where did you go? AJ, did you hear that? Alula! I think it's coming from southeast of here. Those trees look really nice. Very ominous. I think they're meant to look like stick figures, kinda. Just with all the lights on them. Hey, you there. Have you seen a little girl? She's a little bit shorter than you, and... Wait, that's the sun. Are you our savior? I... Yeah. Oh, my stars. Sorry for my rudeness. Oh, it's alright. Are you looking for someone? My little sister. She's been gone for 3 days now. I've been looking all over, but... What does she look like? A little shorter than you, long blue hair, 2 blue feathers on top of her head. I'm sorry, I haven't seen anyone like that. Where was the last place you saw her? Back inside the ruins. She said she was headed towards the forest, so I'm waiting here now. I ran out of places to look. Are you from the village? No. I don't remember why, but our father left the village while we were still young. We've lived in the ruins ever since. Well, it's just Alula and I now. I can't lose her too. Alula is all I have. I can't lose her. Okay, and that's all the dialogue I'm going to get out of him. So, I think the village is what was up north there, but I'm not sure if that was the ruins or not. This area definitely looks better than the last already, just because it has 2 distinct colors instead of one. The purple really started to get grating after a while in the last one. I'll see if the green does here too, though. I like the little moss balls floating in the water. That's a nice touch. And I still think that's a cool transition. Oh, more robots. Hello, person. Welcome to the research station. Hello. Did Dr. Silverpoint send you? No, I'm with AJ. Oh, carry on then. Have a nice day. You too. I'm gonna have to figure out myself how many times I need to talk to the NPCs before I get all the dialogue out of them. Hello, person. Welcome to the research station. Hello. Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No? Oh, carry on then. So I'm guessing there's gonna be like a feud between scientists, and they're trying to keep Dr. Silverpoint out of the research station for whatever reason. How come you're red instead of green? Well, more of a purple than red. But your eyes and stuff are red. I'm only here to pick up this week's moss samples. I will return to my station in the city soon. I see. I am in charge of collecting the moss samples. Cool. And I completely forgot to send to Discord that I was actually live. So I'm not sure if people actually knew this was happening or not. There's been 0 views so far, so... Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Oh, AJ and I actually fixed one of those earlier, in that place across the ocean. This generator does not need to be fixed right now. Right, you guys already have power and all. I'm guessing there's a generator for every area. A generator. This one's got a working battery. Oh yeah, because that's for the robots. So anywhere robots are, there's going to be a generator nearby. I'm just trying to remember all the little bits of world building now. Phosphor trees are now being protected under the new laws. Please do not harvest them. I'm not. Phosphor trees' growth rate has been reduced as of late. Okay, so this is this region's source of phosphor instead of the shrimp. Bioluminescent plants are definitely an underutilized concept. Beep boop, water collection project resuming. Hello, living person. Hello. I have collected a duplicate water sample. Would you like it? Um, my programming says that organic beings need water to survive, so I shall offer it to you. Oh, sure, we'll take it. Hmm. Tube of water. Okay, I'm sure that won't be needed for a puzzle at all, because there's so many items in this game that just have no purpose, right? Oh, another one of the glitch things. Monitoring anomaly. What is that thing? An anomaly? Well, yeah, but... Okay, so that's all the dialogue from him. I'm still really liking the look of this area more than the last. The Glen, or not the Glens, the Wastelands, I think, the mines, it really got old after a while because it was all just too purple. This one's a lot more vibrant and just diverse. It feels like Metroid Prime 2 when you get to the area that isn't just desert and cliffs, but like less so because you haven't been in the areas that are just deserts and cliffs for like 5 hours of gameplay. Of course, you have a cat hoodie and pronouns. I actually don't think we know Nico's pronouns, so technically, no. Nico only has the cat hoodie. Cat hoodie and no pronouns. Water sample collection in progress. So a lot of these robots just don't have much to say, is what I'm figuring out. I still feel like the areas could serve to be a bit smaller and more clear where you're supposed to go. I I'll see how it works out, but it feels like there's just too much space to wander and nothing to find right now. Or actually, it's not even a hoodie, it's just a hat. Though I think Nico actually has cat ears, and that's just something we don't see under the hat. Hello, everyone has joined. This is the best fishing spot I found yet. All of the fish here I catch are longer than my arm. It's full of eels. Wait, no. It's full of snakes? Oh. I mean, those are still edible, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure snake is an actual dish people have in certain places. So it's, like, he could be eating good, we don't know. Does he have anything new to say? Alula is all I have. I can't lose her. Yeah, I think that was what he left off on last time. No, there wasn't anywhere to the right of here. Or maybe? Oh, yeah, there was. Oh, and a lot of clovers. The doorway is full of vines, AJ. This place is definitely going to be important. Since the clovers are a symbol and all. The sun, you're the Messiah. Are you on your way to the tower? Mm-hmm. You can enter the refuge through this wall. We'll need to sign your name in this scroll first. Alright. Do you have a pen? Um, no. I've lost mine. Perhaps you should look around the glen for another. Okay, yeah, that's actually a fair point. Cats eat snakes. Actually, wait, aren't those people birds, though? Like, the ones of this area? Aren't they birds? And birds are well known for eating snakes, so hello, person. Please do note that the ruins below are partially flooded. Oh, should we not be here? There is no immediate danger. Using this area as a dwelling is not recommended, however. Yeah, though I'm not sure if they're just like birds or bird themed. They have they have little beaks on their heads. I'm not sure if those are actually parts of their head or if they're just hats. So I'm definitely gonna need something to get rid of vines, because that's the second cluster of vines I've found. Does Nico just like get a flamethrower? Can I kill people with that this time instead of the metal pipe? But I don't think I can find a comically loud flamethrower sound effect. This does not look like it should be able to be walked through for some reason, but it is. The doorway looks odd. And why are there just cubes everywhere? Can I investigate them? No, they're just random cubes. Oh, this. Oh, okay, this time it changed my wallpaper for some reason. Hello again, AJ. It seems I need to help you again. Nico will not be able to progress otherwise. This time, the information you need has fallen to the most easily accessible place on your machine. Okay, where is the question? Do you see it? Oh, desktop. Also, yes, I still have Among Us downloaded. I haven't played it in like over a year, but I still have it. I'm assuming by the most easily accessible place it means on my desktop. But where is it? Is it on my second monitor? Oh, yes, it is. So I have to switch OBS over and just create a new display capture just to show you what I'm looking at. And you get to briefly see the infinite stream. I'm pretty sure this is what it wants me to look at, this little light bulb symbol. I'm gonna get a piece of paper to write down what that looks like quickly, because I feel like I need to memorize that. Alright, it's done. I can switch back, I believe. You'll know what to do with it then. Now to switch back to full screen. And back to game capture. It's definitely testing my ability to switch captures on the fly. I should probably have shortcuts for that by next stream, honestly, because I'm gonna need to use them, obviously. That's something this game likes to do a lot, is switch around what window you're in. Don't get DMCA'd by Nintendo like that one Steam Deck video did for having Yuzu on it. That's still one of the funniest things that I think has ever happened. These vines appeared here mere minutes ago. Really? I've been seeing a lot of them in doorways and stuff. I just assumed it was because this place was abandoned. A sign of distress. Huh? A living being is in need of help. But I cannot trace the source. Uh, just on a completely separate note, something that sucks about how I have this set up is everything is to my right side, but what that means is I can't take my right hand off the controller to grab something like water to stay hydrated. Or oh, the Yuzu Switch Deck video, or not Switch Deck, Steam Deck. It was an official trailer for the Steam Deck, and one of the games they had installed on it was the Yuzu emulator, and they actually took it down and re-uploaded it with a different game in the place because Nintendo got mad. And that was like an official video. Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. Oh, so I found the girl that guy was looking for. The pathway is blocked by blocks. So I'm going to go full on Earthbound and just find something that erases specifically blocks. And just that. And that is all the item does, clearly. Savior? I can't believe it. You're real. Miss? Are you alright? No. We should get you to the village. Maybe they could... It's okay. It's okay. Too late for me. But... The sun. I haven't seen it. I haven't felt it in so long. Savior, if it's not too much trouble, can you lend me the sun for a while? I... Will it make you better? No, it will not save me. I just want to experience the sun one more time before I... Well... Oh. Would it... Would it be too selfish of me to ask? What should I do, AJ? I feel like the don't option wouldn't show up if there weren't something I wouldn't expect if I give her the sun. But I'm doing a second playthrough anyways, so I'm going to give her the sun. Here. Warm. I had almost forgotten. It's so warm. That's good, right? The, the vines should be gone now. I'm not afraid anymore. It's the sun. We're leaving it with her for now. Oh. So now I have to deal with darkness mechanics. That's the trade-off. I don't mind, though, because this game has really good lighting for a pixel art game. It's going to be interesting to see what everything looks like in the dark now. Like how the water glows. I think making Nico's eyes bright yellow was a really good decision on the part of this game. It makes them look super distinct. The vines receded. Do you know what happened? I found this plant person. She was barely holding on. I gave her the sun for now, but She said it was too late for her. I understand. I need to report this to the city. The city sounds like it's going to be a mess of an area story-wise, and I mean that in a good way. Thank you, game, for not having me voice that. I wonder why it took me 2 hours to get through the last area. Hey, you here for a trade? Trade? Yeah. Is there anything you want to get rid of? Make me an offer and I'll give you something in return. Hmm. Do we have something like that, AJ? Yeah. Ooh. So I don't have anything I want to get rid of. This feels like it's going to be a weirdly specific and vague puzzle. A pair of shoes and some jewelry. Some kind of cloak or shawl folded neatly. This looks like an altar. It's a staff. Reminds me of that one robot from the bear. Reminds me of the one that robot from the Barrens was holding. It's an orb. The material looks like amber. And more bells. Why is that one green? Is that just like a graphical bug that there's 1 pixel of green on there? Okay, yeah, that looks like a graphical bug. Or just something that got left in on accident. And why are there so many rectangles? Why would someone build just rectangles? The flood can take away our farmlands, but it can't take away our fish. These look like herrings. Or anchovies? Maybe sardines. I honestly have no clue. Cat can't identify fish. Actually, you know what? I feel like cats probably wouldn't be able to identify fish. Like, they just put them all into one category of fish. So yeah, that tracks. Oh, he reacted to the bell. Hey, you here to trade? Trade? Yeah. Oh, he already said all that. So why does he react to the bell? I feel like that's probably here for some reason. Is this like Link's Awakening rules? Can I... oh, that's a lot of shiny things. Glass shards, glass marbles, empty glass bottles, mostly empty glass bottles. Glass bottles filled with different things. Bits of string, colored wool, plain wool, fabric scraps, a rusty bucket, scrap metal, shells, some rocks. What's all this for, by the way? I just think they're neat. Shiny things are spread out on the rug. They glimmer in the light of the lamp. What lamp? This one? Yeah, this definitely seems like it'll be one of the better areas. The theming is really strong so far. Oh, that is a screen transition. Um, okay. Okay then. Why? I feel like that will probably get answered if I talk to this girl. Would you like would you like to help herd my rams? There's a great reward in store for you, I promise. Uh, yes. Excellent. To the south is a peninsula inhabited by my rams. They are all standing in unfortunate spots. You need to move them onto the darker moss. If you get stuck, ring a bell and they'll all return to their original positions. Good luck. Oh, so the bell is a puzzle reset. Makes sense. The crops have been growing poorly without the sun. There's no telling how long our supplies will last, or our surpluses will last. Please, Savior, you have to hurry. I will do my best. So I have to herd sheep. This sounds like a more interesting puzzle than use crowbar. It's slowly being chipped away already, but it's still trying to stay alive, I think. Doesn't matter. One day the world will finally give up this fight. Just hope I'm not alive to see it. Bringing back the sun, though. That won't fix the root of the problem. Just like the other lady said. But don't lose heart. Without the sun, the world will die much faster. At the very least, I'm sure everyone would like to see the sun again. I hate it when games do that. Like, it's a nitpick, but when you press up, but you hold it for a bit too long, so you immediately exit the place you just entered. Like, please, just make the door enter from the bottom. I know you can do that. The land is fragmenting at an alarming rate. I don't like to think about the day when this town finally loses to the intruding sea. We'll have to find another place to settle. Wow! Your eyes glow in the dark. Yeah, just like the sun. Why do they keep doing that? Oats. This looks like flour. A jar of some sort of grain. Heads of wheat. A jar of some sort of grain. This looks like flour. A jar of some sort of grain. Heads of wheat. Yeah, I don't think there's any point to look at all of those. Wait, what did Okami do? This is it. The last of our grain surpluses. And now, we're dealing with a vermin problem. Maybe you can get cats? Not that I'm a cat, I mean. Some kind of stew. It's a bed. Well, more like a mattress. Dusty shelf. Dusty shelf. Dusty shelf. Dusty shelf. Okay, I'll stop. You're gonna get dizzy if you keep spinning around like that. I'm the tower. Huh? Grandpa says the tower used to spin all the time, bringing sunlight to the world. I want to see it too. Well, I'm here now. I guess it'll only be a matter of time again. There's a lot of NPCs in this area, wow. It's not ready yet, but would you like some stew? I'm not hungry, but thank you. It's the least I can offer to the Savior. Some kind of stew. Coals. Wait, which one was the weird-looking child between Nico and Hello Kitty, though? Aren't they both children? Which one is the child? Oh wait, I just went in a circle. This is the ruins again. There's that first rectangle I ran into, and just south of here is going to be the guy looking for his sister. I'm going to try and head back to the Clover door, because that feels like it's going to be important. Yeah, he still says the same thing. But yeah, are these people like actually bird people, or is that just like a bird hat? It looks like they're also wearing feathers. So are they actually birds? I know that conversation was like 20 minutes ago now, but do they just have like two pairs of eyes and two mouths? Because there's the eyes on the hat and the beak, then the regular eyes and the regular mouth. Oh, it's a bed. Okay. So now to close the game and immediately open it again. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Hey Jay, I had another dream. Did you see this one too? It was in a big field, like the one in my last dream. And I saw my village. But then I woke up. I don't think this world has anything like that. I mean, big wheat fields. The only big plants I've seen here are a bunch of weird trees and those balls of moss floating in the water. Wait, is moss even a plant? Say, have you seen a wheat field before, AJ? Oh, they're really pretty, aren't they? The ones around my village go around for miles. These plants are really tall. Sometimes I can't even see through them. When it's windy out, the wind can make waves in it. It's like an ocean of food. Oh wait, but there's food in regular oceans too, like fish or crabs. Never actually been to a real ocean until now, actually. I've very rarely been to the ocean because I live super far inland, but that's really cool, AJ. I've only seen the ocean on TV before. I never thought I'd get to ride a boat through one. The water back home doesn't have glowy stuff like how it is in here either. But but I guess it's because the world is already so dark, you know? I used to be scared of the dark, AJ. It's a little hard to imagine that now, after spending so much time here. But not long ago I couldn't even go to sleep without a lamp. Really? Even though you're a god? I see. Oh, but it's a good thing I got over that fear. Otherwise I wouldn't last long here. Then again, I've been carrying around the sun, so it's not too bad. And also, I don't feel scared at all with you guiding me. So, thanks for that. Oh god, they really just gave Nico an OO face for this one portrait. They're making an OO. Anyway, maybe we should head out now, AJ. I wish I could just, like, use those beds without quitting the game. Just use them to see Nico's dream. Because that would be much more convenient. I know this game was not built at all to be streamed to people, but I wish I could stream it more easily. Or wait. Oh, I missed the puzzle idea with the goats. I was supposed to move them around there. I thought there were goats in a separate area I had to bring back there. But no, I have to herd the goats into that pattern I saw on my desktop. The child wants us to be scared of them so bad. Meanwhile, they're just like that face constantly. Which child? Sorry. Okay. I see what I'm supposed to do with the goats now. I completely misunderstood that. I feel like I've probably missed some NPCs in this area, but I don't think it's a huge problem. I have to move them onto the dark moss. So how do I move them is the question. Oh, that was a screen transition? There. Oh. Why would Nico be wanting us to be scared constantly, though? How do I move the goats? Oh, it's the ones down here, I think. Okay. So it's literally just a Pokemon strength puzzle. Okay, I think I might have messed that up actually. Okay, yeah, I definitely did. Hmm. It's cool that there's like actual puzzles in this part of the game instead of just like having random point and click adventure game stuff. Okay, I think I see where I went wrong. I say that and I'll probably mess up this time too. I did. I almost had it though. Okay, so just push that to the side. Push this one all the way down. Go around and get that one, then go back and get the other. My problem was I pushed this one in too soon. Okay, they're all on the dark moss. Oh, okay. I was not expecting the goat victory jingle. You proved a great service for all of Ramkind. In return, take this fine ramble. Uh, thanks? It's kind of useless. Okay, so that's what I trade. And trade guy was just on this screen. Hey, you here to trade? Trade? Yeah. Oh, I have to equip it first. I think I have something I'd like to trade. I'll take wool, right? What can this wool get me? Wool, huh? That'll get you this fine vial of... I'm not sure what this is actually. Some sort of fabric dye? Hmm. How about it, AJ? Take the offer. I'll do it. Pleasure doing business. Can I combine this with the water? No, I can't. Okay, so nothing I can combine right now. So what do I do with dye? I feel like I probably need to head back into the ruins and go down that other path with the vines. But I need to find where that was first. I think it was up a floor. This area's definitely been a lot better so far, though, because it's way less open. It's a lot more hallways where you can actually see what's in front of you and not huge open rooms where you can go anywhere. And that just wasn't great for an first area, especially. Oh, this is where I need it. Okay. So how do I get that? This one's probably gonna take a while. Well, I have part of it, but okay, so okay, that's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. I almost have it now. Yep, there it is. It's a good thing I wrote the pattern down. Can you stop doing that game, please? Please? You saved me. Thank you. I was trapped in there for so long. So are you Alula? You knew my name? How? Wow, this Messiah really does know everything. Actually, I just met your brother earlier. Oh, right. Gosh, Calamus must be so worried. Can you bring him to me? There wasn't even anything the game did. It literally just brought me out to the window just so I could watch a cutscene. That's gonna get annoying. Wait a minute. How did you know that I was the Messiah? I don't have the sun with me. Your eyes. Huh? They reminded me of the sun. Oh, that's why you're a Messiah, right? Well, a lot of people back in my homeworld would have eyes like mine. Home world? Yeah, I'm actually from another world, you see. It's a place where the sun is in the sky and not in a tower. Do you like this world too? I, yeah, yay. Calamus keeps saying how this world is getting more dangerous by the minute. But that's okay. You're here now. You can make everything better. Yeah. Okay, so this room just has nothing in it. That was just the room where she was. This area definitely has a lot more personality than the last. The first area, it had like three different characters and they all showed up pretty briefly except Silver. And then the rest were just generic stock robots. It feels like even the small characters are actual characters this time around. Like Ram Person. And the trees still look cool. That hasn't gotten old. Wait, I have the bottle of ink that's going to be needed for the scroll. Oh, and I didn't need to backtrack there because I would have passed by it anyways. Okay. Screw you, game, for being well designed and having things I want to see along the natural path when I already walked back and saw those myself separate of it. Calamus! Alula, you're okay. Thank goodness. I was trapped inside this room, and it was really scary. But then the Messiah saved me. Trapped? In the ruins? Yeah. There was that weird stuff in the door. You know, the floating squares we see next to the ocean sometimes? The stuff you told me to stay away from? What? It's spread to the ruins now? This isn't good. Don't worry, I didn't touch it. I'm not hurt or anything. Still, if it gets worse, we might have to find somewhere else to live. What is this square stuff exactly? Bad. Anything that touches them just sorta gets messed up. Whenever you hear people say this world is decaying, that's what they meant. Obviously, you should avoid them too. I will. Anyway, I can't thank you enough for rescuing my sister, Savior. Just call me Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? Huh? Why would it be? I mean, I'm just a kid like you guys. Ah, then would you like to visit our house, Nico? Yay! Let's go. Is it gonna pull me back to window again just to watch a cutscene? Oh shoot. Looks like we can't get past that block. Seriously? I'll be up ahead. I didn't either. My first thought was that it was literally going to be an Earthbound reference and just have a block eraser that erases blocks. So I feel like I am probably less or more stupid than Nico in this situation. I am I am talking to the characters in the game. Okay. You kind of get used to all the debris after living here for a while. Come on, our house isn't that far from here. So, welcome to our home. I know it's not much, but feel free to make yourself comfortable. Ah, there it is. Here, we want you to have this. Oh, a feather. The edges are glowing yellow. It's a sacred feather from the Great Prophet. Oh, yeah, she's this old lady our dad used to know. Her feathers can glow in the dark, and she can see into the future. What? Or something like that. She gave me one of her feathers. She gave one of her feathers to Father before she died. Father wanted to pass this down as an heirloom, although it feels more fitting for you to have it. Are, are you sure? Totally sure. I think that's what Father would have wanted. Thank you. It's good to be home again. Oh, by the way, what happened to the sun? I lent it to someone in the ruins. She said she wanted to feel the sun again before she... Oh, you must be talking about Maze. Is that her name? She's a powerful plant spirit. She used to protect the Glen, but once the sun died, her health rapidly deteriorated. Oh, I'm glad you were able to find her in time. I think we might already be too late to save her. I know. But I'm glad she got to see the sun again. There's a clover symbol on the cover of this book. Hey, just like... Oh, my book. Gosh, I still need to finish studying it. Oh, my friend gave it to me for Solstice Day. He's the one who wrote it, actually. He's also the one who taught me how to read. Oh, I have a few more books of his somewhere. I hope the squares don't spread too fast. Oh, okay. So I just have to find them myself, I guess? Dried fish. Plush toy. That's mine. Our friend gave it to me last year. Oh, yeah, he has a fox too. And she can even talk. What? I know. I thought she was the coolest thing ever. She has got... So he got me a fox plush for Solstice Day. Oh, that's nice of him. He's the best. It's a jar full of worms. Jars full of beans. The back room is full of dust and cobwebs. So I can't go through there until I find, like, a duster or something. It's a fishing rod. Do you like fish, Nico? Yeah, so do we. They're good in stews. Or soups. But I know some people back home who like to eat them raw. Ew. Yep. Mm. It feels good to have more than one actual character this time around. I get narratively that there was a purpose to having the first area all be robots, but it kind of made everything slow and boring for the majority of it, I won't lie. Hey, I saw you going to the courtyard, so I thought I'd tag along. Same. There's an entrance to an underground passage here. It's flooded, though. This is a courtyard. It's got water and stuff. Okay, so the clothes are not interactable. Got it. Actually, wait. How are, like, how is the moss staying alive? Because, I mean, I know the rules of this world are different from ours, obviously, but why is moss living if it's something photosynthetic? Like, does it get its light from the water? The trees, I assume, make their own energy because they don't have leaves. They have those glowing spots. And they're phosphor trees, so I assume that's their energy instead of sunlight. But what does the moss use? And why is it growing on roofs? It's a ball. That's mine. Doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though. Why are there so many cubes? Fish! Fish! And a river. which is not interactable. Did I head inside the building? Or I did briefly, then I went back out to talk about Moss. That's right. Looks like it used to lead somewhere. Yeah, the sacred grounds. It's been a while since we went there. We don't have any way to get there. We don't have a way of getting there now, remember? There isn't a boat, and none of us can swim, and what's the sacred grounds? It's where our people are buried. Sometimes we go there to visit Mom. Well, her grave, anyway. Oh. Wait, how do you get there? I thought you said there isn't a boat. Oh, our friend helps us. He has some sort of machine that allows him to fly. Sometimes he takes us along. But, like I was about to say, we haven't seen him around for a while. I wonder when he'll come back. I wish we could see Mom again. Come on, Lula. Let's get back to the courtyard now. Okay. I should probably unequip the book. But I have figured out the next thing I need to do is use the feather and the ink to sign the page and get into the place the robot's guarding. I just need to backtrack there first. I'm probably speaking too soon, but the puzzles this time have been a lot better. In the mines, it was kind of just a basic use this thing for the thing it was obviously designed to do and hope you can find it. This time there's actually been stuff involved, like pushing this sheep around. I wish they did something with the strange spinning sheep, though. That feels like it should have been there for a reason, but nope, just a gag, I think. So, when do I know to take the sun back from Plant Lady? Because I know I'm gonna have to get that eventually. Will it just like happen automatically? Yeah, we can use the feather as a pen. I saw it in a picture book once. I found a pen, sort of. Indeed you do. But are you not forgetting something? Oh, the sun. Oh, so I actually just have to take it now. Literally right after I was talking about when do I take the sun back, the game says, oh, you need the sun. So now I have to head all the way back to the bottom of the ruins. I've liked this area so far. It might actually be almost over, because when you don't spend like 20 minutes investigating every dusty shelf, things surprisingly go by faster. Or wait, that was the wrong door. Feels like there should be more to do here, though. Like, it doesn't feel like it should be over this quickly. So where am I headed? Ooh. Oh, okay. The light's gone out. AJ, do you know what happened? You really? But, oh, what am I going to do now? Oh, it lit up again? Ew. So there's something about the sun that has to be with Nico. She's gone. Oh, there's something on the ground here. It looks like a kernel of corn. She must have left it behind. Hmm. I feel like I need to give the seed to the villagers at the field. That feels like what I need to use this on, even though I have the sun to progress. But now we know, or I know, there's probably something about the sun that has to be with Nico for it to work. It needs a power source, and for whatever reason, Nico provides that. And I'm not sure I like the potential implications of that. And not like I dislike it from a story perspective, more so, and I'm worried that this is going in places that aren't going to be very happy, which is a good thing. Oh, I might be speaking too soon, but I said that I feel like this game probably isn't going to make the decision of whether or not you want to save the world a happy one. So, is Nico actually physically going to become the new sun and essentially die in the process? And that's the catch. Okay, so I didn't need to use it there. Also, yeah, sorry, I am not good with names at all, so I will forget basically every character's name. Just expect that. Her name is Maze, though. I remember now. Late response, but this area is definitely a lot more atmospherically pleasant than the last. I think I've said that a few times now, but it really needs to be said. The last area, its atmosphere kind of wore off quickly. I don't think having an area that was made of just robots was as chilling as they wanted it to be. So being able to step away from that for a little, I think was absolutely a good thing because robots just weren't that interesting. I found a pen, sort of. Okay, now I can progress. Good luck. Now I get to explore. Oh, what in the world? Okay, so I think I finished that area in half the time it took me to get through the first one. Yeah, that first area, it wasn't great because this definitely looks like the city now. Ah, the sun. Hello, Messiah. Welcome to the refuge. Do you understand what you must do here? I'm supposed to go inside the tower, right? I already see the tower, so I guess we must be close. Where's the entrance? Oh, on the surface. The surface? Look down, small one. Oh, We're pretty high up. I guess I gotta get down a lot of stairs. Or find an elevator. Correct. However, the tower is a sacred place. Finding the entrance may be easy, but that alone will never be enough. What do you mean? Once you reach the surface, I recommend visiting the library for leads. Alright, thank you. Off you go then. I wish you luck. I'm afraid this area is off limits for you. Only the bearer of the sacred kernel is permitted access to the garden. Oh, like a kernel of corn? I have this. It was left behind by the plant lady in the Glen. See? I am not the only one who calls her plant lady. You cannot make fun of me for not remembering her name was Maze. That is indeed the kernel. Then it is your duty to regrow her. Do you understand what you must do? Good. You may now pass through here to access the garden. Yeah, I see why this was your computer wallpaper. This is just a really cool look for an area. I'm gonna go plant the kernel first, though, then I'll give my thoughts, or that might be better saved for the end of the stream. Yeah, I'll save that. Time to put the seed in the planter. There's no dirt in this pot. Will the seed really grow like that? Oh, the vial of water. Can't just pour the water on the seed. It needs dirt before we can water it. Okay, so I need to find dirt. This feels like side content, but I wasn't even sure this game had side content. And this song is also really good. I can't... I could listen to this for a while. Or I think I need to head back and get dirt, actually. Come on. Come on. Work already. What was that? I think I might need to head back to the Glen to get the dirt. I'm not sure, though. So I might just be backtracking for no reason. Or wait. Oh? It sounds like I got an error message. Give me a second. Oh, that was a YouTube notification. Okay, never mind. Crisis averted. There was no crisis, but it was still averted. For a second, I thought I was just going to have to jump down there. The parallax scrolling looks really good in this area, though. And no, I can't head back to the Glen. That might have actually been something I messed up for good. I feel like it probably was. Because this doesn't seem like the area where I'm going to find dirt. And planting that seed feels like it was side content. So I might have missed that shot. But I'm doing a second playthrough anyways, so... Why isn't this working? I think someone might need help. Or, oh. So it just won't let me go to other areas. Okay. Oh, so the elevator's broken. Come on. Come on. I'm too busy for this. Excuse me? Whoa. You're you. Ah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... This is embarrassing. Is there, anything I can help you with? Yes, please. I'd like to know how to get to the surface. Yeah, I was afraid you were gonna say that. Right now, this elevator's the only way to access the surface, but yeah, just take a look at it. It looks like an elevator. Well, you're not wrong, but go look at the button panel. Huh, there aren't any buttons. Yep, that's a problem. There's usually a big button on here that says ground on it. You know, because it takes you to the ground area. But it's been ripped out, or something. I tried looking everywhere for it, but to no avail. Maybe it exploded. Do you think we'll have to make a new one? What? How? We'll figure it out. Well, no pressure, kid. I'll just stick around with my original plan for now. Time to kick the door again. My foot hurts. Well, at least he's trying. I'll give him that. So I feel like I'm probably gonna end the stream once I get to the end of this area, and then the final stream will just be the tower and my thoughts on the game. I feel like the tower is also probably going to be the longest area, so I feel like that can be enough for a stream. Uh, Doors are locked. The sound effect's a bit quiet though. Oh, okay, so the red light means it's open, I think. Are you an intruder? Because if you are, I, Model 8XM, Home Security Bot, TM, serial number 39232B839W4, will have to report you. Oh, sorry. I just kinda walked in because the door was unlocked. Do you want me to leave? Scanning for suspicious activity. Suspicious activities detected. 0. Well, I guess as long as I don't do anything bad. It's off. So when will I find Computer Guy again? Because it feels like he's always early in the area. Okay. Uh, there's probably something to do with her. It's a big penguin plush. Hello, penguin. Oh, oh, that that feels like it was way more ominous when I actually said hello, penguin, instead of just reading it. And I know exactly why, but I feel like that's a strange advantage of doing this on stream. It's a pink flower. I couldn't see that. Thanks, Nico. Still nothing from her. Yeah, still nothing from her. Nope, and I mashed too fast. Anyways, I know most of us probably know this trick by now, but if you ever have an issue where you're mashing too fast through dialogue and you accidentally start it again, most games will let you press any of the face buttons to continue instead of just A/X/ whatever else. So you can mash B or circle and it'll still work. I know you probably all knew this, but that's still good advice. Hello, would you like to play a game? Oh, sure. What game would you like to play? Hmm. Do you know rock, paper, scissors? Desired difficulty level? Huh? Desired duration of turns? Please set your timer. Never mind. My parents are like literally never home. I don't mind. I'm used to it. Besides, I've got Model CWT second gen unit 4 Edith here to keep me company now. She still talks a little weird sometimes, but that's okay. She's learning. If I worked real hard, she might even be tamed someday. I keep hearing that word. What? Tame? Hmm. Nobody told me what it means yet. That's just a robot thing. I can't really explain it either. Uh, a pile of large books. One of them is a robot instruction manual. So I feel like they're never going to fully explain what tamed means. But from what I can gather, it's literally just like given sentience beyond programming for robots. I think it's lame that these goats have a rate limit on how fast you can get their sound effect, but the spinning goat didn't. I want to ear rape everyone. I just moved here from the Glen. Things are so different in the city. You've been to the Glen, right? Yeah. Everything's so green back there. I really miss it. My neighbor gave me some plants to cheer me up, but I should probably get a muzzle for Betsy there. The remains of a potted plant. I mean, yeah, you can't really take care of plants in a world without a sun because they need light. Is that a Roomba? I'm not sure what this is. It's like a little car. I can't just not. Like, did they honestly expect anyone to hit resist urge to ride on it? What? Um, oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, whoever put this into the game. It's off. I'm assuming I can't take this out of the room, but I can. Well, that was. No, I can't. Uh, throwaway room, but a worth it throwaway room. A potted plant. A potted plant. This one has a pink flower on it. Wait, but how are the plants growing? There is no sun. Hello there. You have a lot of plants. I do. Grew all these myself, you see. Feel free to ask me about them. Oh, you're a gardener, right? Yep. Do you happen to have any dirt? For growing plants, I mean. Yep. Do you need some? Yes. You're supposed to plant this seed left behind by a plant lady. But the pot in the garden doesn't have any soil. I see. I know who you're talking about, yeah. Here, take this whole bag. Thanks. What do you mean, Pinocchio P? Small garden trowel. The handle part is shaped like an owl. I get it. Oh. Oh. Filled with plant clippings. Is Pinocchio P like a Vocaloid thing? That sounds like a Vocaloid thing. Like, I have no reason to back that up, but it just sounds like a Vocaloid thing. I was right. I can recognize specific types of Japanese media by what vibe their name has. This should not be an accomplishment. At the very least, though, I have figured out what to do with my downtime on these streams. I can just get sips of water, or I actually have iced tea, but close enough. It's still mostly water. But I actually have something to do now. Even if it's something that should be happening regardless of whether or not I have downtime on these. I've actually been drinking water this time around versus the last two streams where I got a water bottle and didn't do anything with it. And I didn't miss this. I thought I'd have to get the dirt from the Glen and I had just straight up missed this. Actually, wait, can you miss the water? It's only so much. I'll hold on for the tube now, just in case. Yeah. That sneeze, though, I'd actually been holding that in for 10 minutes. Because I know whenever I sneeze, my nose starts to clog up a little, and I'll have troubles talking without it being even more nasally than usual, and I'll have to keep sniffling. So I was trying to hold that for 10 minutes straight. Just for your information. Probably not a good idea, but I still did it. Okay, wow. That is way more trippy than it should be. And why are there so many people with object heads? Good afternoon. Well, the time of day doesn't really mean anything now. With the sun gone, the night never seems to end. Then how can you tell? Time, I mean. I have my ways. Yeah, I wonder. How do the plants grow, though? I know I've asked this multiple times, but a tape dispenser. It's bolted to the table. They are just bolted so people won't steal them. Feel free to use, though. So is there anything I can use those on? Doesn't look like it. Some kind of computer terminal. I am the power room mechanic. Do you have an issue to report? Yeah, actually. The surface access elevator appears to be broken. There's a button missing, and can you go take a look? Leaving this room is not my programming. Ah, never mind. Well, again, wait. Oh, I have to click the tab again. I keep forgetting that. You're going to need this soon. Take this film and expose it to the void. The answer will be revealed when you bring it back again. The computer printed out a strange transparent sheet. Oh, so I didn't actually need to switch captures there. Okay. The one time I'm expecting it and it doesn't actually happen. Oh, so this is the tower. A heavy piece of metal set into the wall. I think it might be a door of some kind. A vault. A small screen here in the middle. Actually, no, it isn't the tower because that's on the surface. I completely forgot the whole concept of this area somehow. Thank you, YouTube. I needed the loud notification sound. The reflections look really cool, but I feel like it also makes the buildings look more flat for some reason. Wow, I've actually never been to a big city before. All those lights, all those people. I guess most of the world's population lives here. Yeah, why are only some of the lights on, though? Like, I'm assuming that's what the brighter red spots are. It's very different from my village. The village is very small, and surrounded by huge fields. I saw a bit of that one in my dreams from a while ago. The tallest buildings in our village are only 2 stories tall. Yeah, seriously, why are so many of the lights off? I thought this place would be like packed with people, but have they just like died out over the years or something? What about you, AJ? Where do you live? Something that isn't a city or village? Like a ship? Well, maybe not a ship. Can you imagine living in a city like this, though? I can't. It's kinda scary, but also really cool. I feel like the people here are kind of indifferent to it more than anything else, or hate it. That's generally the vibe I get from most cities, but particularly this one. Also, wow, these hallways are going on for a while now. Is there actually anything in this direction? Um, Will there be anything? Because it feels like that staircase was a while ago, and there's been nothing. Um, okay. Was that just like a loop? Oh, that's probably what it was. That was a loop. Okay, that makes sense. That didn't feel like it was super clearly communicated. But these hallways are loops. That feels like it's going to come into play at some point. So I have to expose the film to the void, and that'll solve the puzzle. But what does that mean? I feel like this path is where I was supposed to go first, but I didn't. I got the dirt first. I feel like this background for the city is a lot more cool looking than the other one. The parallax scrolling is just done really nicely. Like, you can see the buildings aren't moving at the same speeds as each other. There's a lot of different layers there, and I think that's really impressive sprite work. Okay. So I think what I have to do is put it up to the glitch effects, and there was one right over here. The squares again. Oh, okay. What do I do with this? Something for sure. I might have to go back to that computer, but I'll finish exploring the other areas first. Wait, so who came first then? Who came first, Pinocchio P or One Shot? I mean, I feel like they were probably born first, but that's not what I mean. It's an empty coffee tin. Oh, hi there. Hello. How come there aren't any people here? Normally cafes have tons of people. Yeah, it's a really slow day. Do you think it's because the ground access elevator is broken? So I've been told. The city's infrastructure has been suffering a lot lately. Skywalks and stairs breaking off left and right. Now the only reliable way of transport are those elevators. Until now, anyway. No, the toll gate came in here earlier and saying the same thing. He asked me if I've seen a button that says ground on it. He looked pretty stressed, so I wanted to cheer him up. I told him the only ground I've seen today is coffee grounds. Ham. He didn't get it. The coffee machine. It's nearly full. So I can't fill it with coffee. I feel like I should fill the beaker with something, but not those, I guess. I see him around a lot, but he never seems to have time to eat a proper meal. Ken just rushes in here, drinks a whole pot of coffee, then rushes back out. He really takes his job to the extreme. I mean, it's an important job, but nothing is worth that amount of stress, I think. Oh, yeah. What does he do? Maintenance, I believe. Something to do with the light, but I don't know the details. Maybe you can ask him later? Oh yeah, you're still here. Would you, like anything? I can cook something for you if you want. It's alright, thank you. But don't be afraid to ask if you do get hungry. I'll be happy to make something for you. Oh, sorry about the trash on the floor. I was gonna throw it out earlier, but my coworkers caught on fire and I had to drop everything to help them. They're fine now, though. It's a good thing fire doesn't hurt robots, huh? Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. Just casually. Oh, yeah. My coworkers caught on fire. Okay. I mean, the like with Vocaloid, I'm assuming that there are people who would have entered the scene after the 2000s, even though they came out then. Because, like, I assume it's not just one set of people who've been working on the same thing for 20 years now. Oh, the bed. Alright, CP time. AJ, I had another dream. Mama was there. Did you see her? She made me pancakes. I think it was my birthday. Because people always get their favorite food on their birthday. A whole lot of it. Do you have a birthday too? Oh, then what's your favorite food? Is it pancakes? Wait, do you like pancakes? No, actually, I really don't like breakfast foods, so, uh, well, they're tasty. Maybe you should give them a chance, you know? My mama makes the best pancakes, and some of the neighbors make really good noodles. Oh, and one of our neighbors makes a lot of bread. Do you have any neighbors? Oh, do they share your food with you? Ours do too. Our neighbors and my mama take turns making food for the whole village each day. Everyone also takes turns doing their chores and watching little kids. I don't need to be watched anymore, though. I'm old enough to help out. I miss everyone. I've been gone for quite a while now, haven't I? I wonder if they're worried about me. Speaking of helping out, we should probably go now. I really like those little dream sequences. They're good additions to this game. I feel like knowing where Nico came from was something that was important, and that's a good way to do it without making it like too much of a focus. I'm still pretty curious what people think of the Switch version of this game, though, because it obviously is going to have to be pretty different just out of not being on a PC. I feel like it's probably not going to be the ideal version, but I want to know if it's like considered acceptable. Small potted plant. Soap dispenser. Oh, and I can't interact with the stalls. Oh, but scissors. Those'll help. There's a pair of scissors on the ground. On a pile of hair? I don't think anyone's using it anymore, so. Yeah, I've seen like screenshots of the Switch version, and I can tell exactly how it did it. They basically have a fake desktop they have set up, and you can like navigate it with the right stick, I think, which is a fair way to do it, but it sounds kind of awkward. So I want to know what people think of that version. Yeah, the dust isn't shelfy. The dust isn't shelfy. The shelf isn't dusty. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they figured it out. I think part of it might have been that it came out after Doki Doki Literature Club was ported to consoles, and they just went, "Oh, so that's how you do it." And then they gave in. This fridge has magnets on it. Maybe they'll come in handy? I hope nobody will mind us taking them. But yeah, that that must not have been an easy port to make. Hey there. Hello. You the Messiah? Mm-hmm. I like your scarf. Thank you. Mama made it for me. Tell her I like her needlework. I will. When I see her again. Was this the locked door? Yep, it looks like it. So the bathroom is in that space right there. The magnets don't stick. Uh, okay. Oh, okay. So I just figured out the puzzle partway through this. I had no idea I was supposed to be combining those. I kind of just chose random items to see what I could do, and I guess it ended up working out. I feel like there was one more area I could have gone to. No, there wasn't. And I still haven't used that grid. So I think I just give it to that guy now. Wasn't Shelfie actually like a song in Splatoon though? Like I think that was one of the Chirpy Chips songs. And it was meant to be like selfie but shell because it's Splatoon. Because of course they had a song called that. This specific background still looks really cool. I'll definitely remember that part. Alright, let's hope this works. The buttons fit snugly and I think I hear the machine powering on. The button completely fell apart. Hey, you tried. Oh well. Okay. It was worth a shot, yeah. That's not gonna work. Hmm. So the only thing I can think of that I haven't found out yet is the grid. So where do I use that is the question. Can I go back to the computer? Because that feels like the only thing I haven't fully investigated yet. At least this general area is. Wait, did I ever go down here? Or oh, that was the computer area. What was? Or oh yeah, to the right was the generator. Still clueless. Figures. Want another tip? There's a void beyond the four walls that bind our world to yours. The edges of your viewer point where everything is bound. Yeah, but what do I do with this is the question. It's just a lot of numbers. What's the clover.exe is the question. Is this relevant now? Doesn't look like it. I should probably explain what that is actually, since you guys probably haven't been seeing that. In the files there's a thing just called a bunch of underscores.exe with the icon of the clover. Yeah, I figured out the puzzle with the sheet, but I don't know what to do with it. Okay, so I'm seeing if I'm doing this right. When you view the film, it fills your entire window into our world, yes? I believe as dragging the void is beyond the borders of your view. Oh, to the void and back again. Okay, wait. So time to switch display captures. Do I? Oh, okay. Oh, oh, okay. I see now. So what do I do with the numbers? It's 63014. That was actually really clever. Um, okay, it wouldn't let me see my mouse. And it's stuff like that that makes me want to potentially play Professor Layton on stream one day because you'd get to see me be stupid in real time. I figured this is where I'd use the numbers, but I guess not. 63014. Oh yeah, there's a run button. I completely forgot there was a run button. And I still got through the second area in half the time. Oh, okay. I was literally just using the you tried on everything. That wasn't intentional. I did not mean to solve that. That's kind of how a lot of the puzzles have been. Alright, hope it works. I mean, oh, okay. Reactivating elevator services. Please input security code to continue. What? That's never happened before. The squares? Huh? You saw them, right? They were on the door end. Oh no, the square stuff happens all the time. I meant the whole security code thing. Then again, the elevator hasn't been this broken before. I guess we should go look for a code, AJ. Well, I just got it, so. Yep. There it is. What? It works. I don't know what you did, but it actually works. Good job, kid. You're a genius, you know that? Well, I had help from AJ, too. Oh, right. The whole Messiah business. Anyway, ready to go? I'll be up ahead. Oh, thank you for holding the elevator door. Open for me, mister. No prob. Hop in. Sure is taking a while. Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm stuck in an elevator with the Messiah, and also literally God themselves. This is awkward. Oh, maybe you can chat to pass the time then? You heard me? I mean, sure. Alright, AJ, should I? I I feel like the funniest possible answer is just resume awkward silence, but I know I'll be skipping dialogue with that. So, what do you do at your job? You seem really busy. I fix lights mostly, but now I also deliver and refill high-energy phosphor to structures that need them. High energy? You know, the super concentrated glowy stuff they had to process in the factories? It's what powers most of the city's stuff. Ooh, we used to have a small army of delivery robots doing that. But lately a bunch of them have been breaking down? So until they fix them, I'll just have more work on my plate. I haven't slept in so long. When will the robots get fixed? I have no idea. It's all up to the scientists over at the labs. They seem really concerned about something else lately. Oh, never a good sign when smart folks are worried. The city is very big. Smaller than it looks. Getting pretty crowded, too. First thing was the refugees from the Barrens, and now more Glen folk are moving in, too. Oh, it's just safer here, you know? I mean, it's not a haven by any means. That square stuff we just saw? We get more of that here than anywhere else, apparently. I noticed. We're lucky it only seems to affect the city's infrastructure. The landmass itself is holding up, which is good, since there isn't much solid land here in the first place. Alright, AJ, should I? Can you tell me about the library? I'm supposed to go there. Oh yeah, it's one of my main delivery spots. Those reading lights are pretty high maintenance. But I always feel out of place when surrounded by smart people. Well, I guess you're pretty smart yourself, so you'll fit in fine. You and AJ. Anyway, it was nice meeting you, Nico. Right, see you around, kid. Gotta run now. He seems in a hurry. I guess we should hurry too, AJ. People are counting on us. Let's go find that library. Okay, so now I'm down on the surface. So I actually completely forgot what the library was. Is that like where the tower is? Like I think it is, because that feels like the only place I really have to go right now. Oh, the fox. AJ, did you see what happened? My vision went blank for a second. Then I saw something, like a really short dream. I wonder what that was about. It's a big book. The title says Understanding Robots. There's some big plastic discs in here. Looks like they're supposed to go in something. Wait, AJ, are we really gonna take these with us? But they look so heavy. Alright. Hey, they're actually pretty light. A lantern plant. There's a note attached. It says, "Thank you for working so hard, Mr. Lamplighter." Jar full of red glowing fluid. So I'm guessing that's just the high energy phosphor? Hmm. Oh, so these are going to be light puzzles. I see that now. Please do not approach. Hmm. So what exactly is the weird decay stuff? The fox. Whoa! AJ, did you see that fox just now? It ran behind that tree. I'm sorry if you're looking for me, but I cannot talk to you. Not now. Um, Can you promise me something? Huh? If you can find a way to return, please do. Er, what do you mean by that? No reply. There's no one here. I feel like this is going to go by a lot quicker now that I actually remembered there was a run button. Hey kid, want some soup dumplings? They're guaranteed to contain only a minimal amount of industrial byproducts. Oh, pass. This smells kinda nice. What is it? Breaded fish. I toasted the bread myself. I see. Isn't that just like deep fried fish? Like, fish and bread doesn't seem like a disgusting enough combo for it to be worth that joke. Oh, depressed person. Yay. Are you here for your photos? No? Alrighty then. I'll just, stand here. Didn't do anything. There's a slot here. Looks like paper or something might come out from it. So where do I put the lens? Okay, so I have to find what order these go in. Guess that wasn't the right combination. Alright, so where do I find that? The stand smells a bit like burnt sugar. Yep, still getting the hang of making these fried candy skewers. They don't taste too bad though. Do you want one? It's okay, thank you. One specific struggle I've had to deal with this whole stream is my microphone covers up a portion of the lower part of the screen, so I keep having to like tilt my head away from it to read. Hey, hey, ready for me to blow your mind? Yes. Okay, so I've invented a new medicine to prepare everyone for the upcoming water shortage. All you gotta do is dissolve one of these pills in water, and then you drink the water, and you never need to drink water again. What? It also makes plants grow faster. How does it work? Here, why didn't you take a free sample? Oh, thanks? Don't thank me. Go spread the word. Okay, so, I feel like that had a certain implication that I'm not sure if is true or not. Ooh, more factories. The luminance index of the liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57 this past week. Alarming, to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. I'll have to further concentrate the phosphor for now, for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance the city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are we going to do? Beep boop. This is the printer room where machine parts are made. Also robots. May help to go one color at a time. Management. It's a big metal box with complicated machinery inside. It can also help to write down previous attempts. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it. So what is that? Are those notes for this room or in order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test. You must change the color of lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. Ooh, two lights correct. Okay, so two of them are yellow. Two yellow, one blue. And two green. So no red then. Three are correct. Three are correct still. Four correct. So I think I just need to change this to yellow. Alright, I got it. Yep. Actual puzzles this time. Continuing. I'll just ignore her for now. Why are there so many object head people? I wonder what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually uses references in his work. Or usually references his work. I can barely keep my eyes open, man. How does Dr. Silverpoint get all that energy? Okay, so I can't give the strange journal to him. None of us have been sleeping very well in the light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last weekend. She fell asleep. I'm not going to bother saying the dialogue every time now. I don't want to take 2 hours to get through an area anymore. Hello? Silver. Oh, shoot. If I had known you'd be here so soon, I would have turned off the system. Hello there. Sorry about the weird security measures. It's okay. AJ helped me solve it. Did they now? So I can help you with anything? Yeah, where's the library? The library? That's all the way on the other side of town. The fastest route is where you take the shortcut through the back alley, but I think that's how we got here, actually. Oh, good. You should head back to that direction and walk to the east a bit. You'll find it eventually. Thank you. Something's poking out from the shelf. It's a tube of glitter glue. You can have that if you want. Never know, you need to glitter things up, right? Oh, are you sure? Yeah, you have tons of those. Thank you. It's a bookshelf. Okay. Hey, AJ, doesn't that lady look kind of familiar to you? I wonder if she's related to the robot lady who gave me the amber. I almost want to ask her about it. Should I? Oh, that's... How did you get this? The robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked kind of like you. I see. It was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know? I even based her on myself, so I'll know it works. Breakthrough? We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person. A robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh, but turns out you can't really build something like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That's the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, tell you what. Rogue? But she seemed so nice when we talked, even if she talked a little weird. She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker that. After he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted. But the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that. And now, she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. I'm sorry. Sorry for rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay? I will. I actually thought that just straight up was her. Yeah. My robot! What happened? I don't know. I left for a minute and... Did I go in here? No, I didn't. I cannot stop spinning. You just did. These robots are malfunctioning at a frightening rate. Physical damage from square particle anomalies is almost impossible to avert. No living person can touch them unless they have a death wish. But if we're lucky, sometimes the squares go away on their own. We're not take we're not taking away one of the robot's arms or legs or head. Okay, or not before. This is so tedious. I miss the good old days before a robot repairing robots broke down. Now all the robots have to be assembled by actual people. But aren't you a robot? No? I mean, do I sound like a robot to you? Not really. But your head is a TV? What does that have to do with anything? Never mind. Alright. So I think I've seen everything in the factories, maybe? Okay, yeah, I think I have. So I have to head back through the back alley, then head east. Because that's what the Silver Creator said to me. Back through the water pill guy. I probably need to combine some of these. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can right now. So through the back alley to the east. It feels like I'm near the end, but also nowhere close to it at the same time. Like, I know the city is the last of the major areas before the tower, but it feels like there's still a ton left to go. Oh, hey there. You have a lot of fish. Yeah, I'm worried about them. Oh, I heard something about how the square particle stuff just took out a major pipeline. I guess I should take advantage of the running water while I still can. Hmm. Evening news, evening news. Are you here to purchase a copy? No? Newspapers are for grown-ups. Grown-ups? Yeah. What does that mean? It means people who aren't kids. Kids? Or aren't you a kid? I am a robot. Right. Hmm. So they just have newspaper robots. Okay then. I think this is the way to the library or the tower. When the world ends, would it be better if it was just gone in an instant or slowly fading away? To be honest, I'd rather the former. Hmm. I mean, fair. Hello, person. The library is up ahead. Thanks. Okay, yep, so I'm here. I followed directions. For once. What? What? I didn't say anything. Well, stop staring at me then. I was just looking at your book. Yes, you are in a library. There's books. In the library. Um, Go bug the chatty one upstairs. Okay, I will. Excuse me. Oh, you are the Messiah. Welcome. When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there'd be clues here. That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. She is not picking up. Is she not here? She is here. She's in the archival room upstairs. And she's concentrating on her work. She will ignore any and all phone calls. for several days. Yikes. Can you get me to her in person then? Leaving this post is not my programming. Then, can I go myself? Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me. Gotcha, thanks. Unauthorized entry. Library card required for further access. Wait, what? Library card required for further access. I don't have a library card, though. Where can I get one? This is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. She is not picking up. I figured. Are you sure you can't just let me through? Letting you through without a library card is against my programming. Well, even in an emergency? My programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed. Dusty shelf. Dusty shelf. Dusty shelf. I'm on my third cup. I can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Um, Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers. More turned off computers. The author's so cool. I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers materials for his books. Wow. I feel like this guy has been built up for basically the entire game now, so I want to know who he is. Which means the game has done what it set out to do, but... what are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. How come? Because otherwise they'll think I copied him. Him? The author. I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author's just going to write about the same thing, and then everyone will love it. And nobody's going to remember the books that came out before his. Oh, I mean, I ain't hating. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time, even though I'm a person. Cats are pets. And mousers. Sure, hope people don't think I eat mice. I guess we're on the same boat, kiddo. There's been a lot more dialogue here, which I guess makes sense. It's called The City, you'd expect there to be a lot of people, but wow. Not much time to talk about. They're just like talk, not about dialogue. Big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit and thus exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. But even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Chapter 5, A Survey of Phosphors Found in the Natural World. Blue phosphor. Location, the Barrens. Out of common phosphors, blue phosphors have moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sands of the Barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphor shrimp and their secretions. Although the light of emissions is blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If blue phosphor is to power machines, a motor should be set at a baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Green phosphor. Location, the Glen. Of the three common phosphors, green phosphor is of the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although the phosphor is present in ubiquitous ground-covering moss in the Glen, it is only in a minute amount that and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use. However, due to its relative scarcity and past overharvesting, there's currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the Glen still have enough to get by. Red phosphor. Location: the refuge. Of the common phosphors, red phosphor is the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor abundant in the city's water channels can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high-energy state with a greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor in this supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or services that can replace it frequently. Wow, okay. And I am almost out of water from that. I am now out of water from that. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh? They're big compendiums. I'll see them if you look around. Kinda different from his earlier works, though. I'm used to reading his travelogues and novels mostly. So what do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. How many books does he have? The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there's still a large amount of material he has written but not yet published. One cannot help but wonder where he can get so much done in so little time. I did the calculations, and the numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time? No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? I just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff. There's so much to read. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh? Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, but he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. Please let this be one of the picture-only books. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-Sun World. Okay, more reading. I'm gonna leave to get more water quickly. There's so much to read. Sorry about that. Alright, sorry about that. Water has been obtained. I wasn't going to be able to get through all this without more water. Also, phosphor shrimp, also known as seed shrimp, in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat, these aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the ocean surrounding the barrens. Dorsal phosphor glands, about 0.5 centimeters. The common firefly, with an abdominal phosphor organ, 1 centimeter. A nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow, sometimes captured in mass and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the Glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimps to do the same. Oh, and that was it. Okay, I thought it was going to be as much as the last one. There's still a lot more dialogue to get through, though, because there's still this whole other level. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Yep, still scared of ladders. I completely forgot they were scared of ladders, honestly. Dusty shelf, dusty shelf, dusty shelf. And computers that are currently off. The author's books cover a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he does not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. But he's also focused on documenting the world as of late. Oh, they say the city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon, these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. Ah. Oh, hello. Do you need directions? Let's see, this area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and, I'm not sure what the children's section is. Sorry. Or where the children's section is. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author, then? No? Oh, that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months and I've never seen him. Not even once. He works together with the head librarian of publishing, so you think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. There's definitely something going on with the author that's going to be interesting, and I want to know what. I think I actually see what I might need to do. I need the library card. Yeah. Oh, I didn't do the trick I gave out earlier. I'm assuming I need to figure out the camera and lens puzzle, because I can use that to get a picture for a library card. There's also a bunch of other areas I don't think I've been to yet. This area is a lot larger than the rest. I might actually have to stop early because of that. Like before I've finished the city. The red definitely hasn't been getting old like the purple did in the first area, the Barrens. That's Fish Guy. Wasn't the camera place up through the hallways? The alleyway? Oof. Beep boop. Beep boop. You alright? Ah, the Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think he can fix the world with the sun? Honestly, I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages. I know. But what do you think? I think... I think I should listen to AJ. After all, AJ helped me get this far. I'll take your faith as an answer, then. What do you mean by that? It means whatever you think it means. I feel like I have a lot of items and I don't know what to do with any of them. So... I figured out by now that the clovers are the symbol of the author, and that he's the one who just like wrote all the books. And as far as I can tell, the author's another god, like one who follows around the people, which is why no one's ever seen him. And why he can only interact through one specific person. That's what I think I've figured out by now. Is the fox back again? No. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to complete this area then. 3 is kind of a hard cutoff for me today. So I think I'll probably figure out one more puzzle, then move on. Yeah, I'll try to figure out what to do with the cameras. Or wait, I think I see. I think I have to put them in the ones that vaguely fit the shape descriptions. So the eye is thin lens, the eye is the thick lens. Then I'm not sure which of these two to do. I'll try it. Okay, I'll just switch. I'll see if I can brute force this. I probably can't, but I'll try. Okay, so the concave, I believe I put that on the 4 the first time. So I put it on the 3 now. Ooh, how do I work this out? Okay, I'll start writing things down after this. This will be a very not interesting thing to watch, but I will try. So it's thin, thick, concave, and convex. So T, H, C, V. Those are the symbols I'm using. Okay. Alright. THCV is the combination I just tried, so next up, TCHV. Alright. Alright. So that was TCHV, TVCH. This is not at all the answer to how you're supposed to do this, but I will try. TVCH, now TVHC. So T V. Okay, so they're all empty rectangular slots. I thought maybe that was a hint. HC. This is not at all what I'm supposed to be doing, but I will try anyway. Alright, so I think I've tried every combination with the thin one first. Or THCV, TCHE. Or I haven't done THVC and TCVH. So, T H V C. This game lets me do this, so I will try. Then T C V H. C V H. Yeah, I should probably just stop there. Oh, him. Hey, isn't that... Oh, goodness gracious, did the Messiah literally God themselves just break into my house? Oh, was that your... You heard me? It keeps happening. Sorry about breaking into your house. You didn't actually break anything, but AJ said I should take these plastic discs for some reason. Should we put them back? It's okay, keep them. I wouldn't have been able to fix that machine anyway. Thanks for taking them off my hand, I guess? The lenses, that is? The scientists wanted me to use them to fix the camera in the photo booth, but you can imagine how that went. I'm just glad I didn't break anything. Well, good luck. Hmm. So that's something the scientists wanted. So I have more context for what's going on now. So he has a book from the author about understanding robots. There's an empty coffee cup on the chair. Empty coffee cups. A framed photo of someone. A lantern plant. There's a note attached. It says, "Thank you for working hard, Mr. Lamplighter." It's empty now. Big books. All these are dictionaries. Some of the words are underlined. Most of the words are underlined. So why does he have a book about understanding robots? Alright. Feels like I have places I haven't gone yet, so I'll keep looking around. Yeah, I definitely haven't been here. I think. Oh, is this the tower? This looks like the tower. Oh, okay. The game windows when I try to go through there. So I definitely need to do something. Whenever it goes like not full screen, that means it's windowed on my PC. It's like I can unlock this door. Hmm. Oh, so is that a shortcut? To where? Just the other side. Huh, okay. So now that it's about 2:30, it's been 2.5 hours. I think now's a good time to actually call it. I'll stop right in front of the tower. I'm not going to be able to finish this area. So I'll just give my thoughts on the game so far and like the areas I just went through. So the Glen. That was the first area I did on stream that I hadn't recognized. I really liked that area, but I think it was a bit too short. The general vibe and aesthetic of it was all great. It's the only one so far that's really used more than one color, which I get the idea behind the color coding, but as I've complained about with the Barons a lot already, the purple got old. The red in the city isn't nearly as old though, just you can tell it's everything is one color more than the Glen was. I really liked the character designs. I really liked the characters in general. Even the ones who didn't do much were still kind of memorable for some reason. Just for or not for some reason with that cadence. There was something that made every one of them memorable. But again, it felt too short. I beat it after like an hour, so there really wasn't much there. Even if all of what was there was good, the area itself was just so small. I know I complained about the barrens being too large and not enough in them, but the Glen was kind of the opposite. They were so small and had so much to do. It felt like there needed to be another half hour of content in there. because really all it was get there, give the sun to Maze, get the bottle of ink from the sheep herding thing and trading, then find the girl and give her to her brother, and then you get the feather. And then you're about done with the area. There just wasn't a ton there, and I wish there was more because it was a really great area. Going up to Maze is still one of the most memorable moments in this game so far, and just Maze in general. The guy in it, Alula was his sister's name, I remember. I can't remember his name. Those were some of the most memorable side characters so far, even more so than someone like Silver, who is obviously more of a focus. And I really liked the character designs of that area. The bird people just looked good. A lot of the dialogue was charming and memorable. It should have been longer. I wanted more of that. And then the city so far. Hmm, I'm not sure if I can really give my full thoughts on the city since I'm not done with it. I really liked how that one area looked with the parallax scrolling buildings. The lamp guy so far is a really memorable character, one of my favorites so far. I think the puzzle of getting the "you tried" button and just having to tape it together was really fun. The puzzles in general have been better around this time. And yeah, I feel like the story just keeps evolving in a natural way. And that's something I really enjoy. The pacing's great. It never feels like anything's slowing down, really. Everything keeps happening at a good rate. New information is gained at times where it makes sense and at a pace that makes sense. It's just, it all comes together, really. I feel like I'm going to have more to say about this game once I'm done with it. The city is kind of just hard to give my full thoughts on right now since I'm obviously not done with it, but it's shaping up to be a really good or penultimate area because the tower's still after it, and I really want to know how this is going to go because the author is raising some interesting questions. I still think that this is probably going to end with the author is also another god of the world, and George, I think it was, is like whatever his vessel to see it through is, like how Nico is for us. And I feel like there's a lot of interesting implications with that they could go through. And again, I already said this, but I know the ending isn't going to have a clear answer. And we already got the bit where the sun powered down without Nico. So I feel like it's more or less going to be a choice between do you want to get Nico home or do you want to save this world? And I really look forward to how they're going to do something like that, even if I'm not right about my guess. And yeah, see you next week for when I hopefully finish my first playthrough of this game. That should be at the normal time next week unless something else comes up. And I'll try to schedule the stream immediately this time instead of a few days before because I completely forgot to do it last time. And yeah, that's about all I have to say. Bye.